Welcome back to the end of turn 5. I thought I'd start on this side of the table because this is basically where all the action happened this turn. We just wrapped up taking all the blast markers off and doing our morale and stuff, and not near as many casualties taken off this turn as there was last turn, but there was a few vital ones right here. Imperial Warlord is gone. His shell is right there, taken out in terrific style. But apart from a Warlord being taken out, not much else happened on this side of the board. All I tried to do as a Loyalist player is I moved up everything that I could. I'm just going to forget about this area here. I just don't have the Blood Angels, although I do have 3 squads of them. I'm not going to be able to assault a defended position. My wife moved up her Ravagers, whatever they're called, Reavers, so they're going to assault me next turn. But I moved up all my armor, everything, falchions, right there and right there, all my glaives, my Spartans. He was there, the Warlord, this Reaver, everything fired on this big guy here. He had 42 wounds last turn, and I did not shoot at a single tank or infantry stand. Everything that could shoot, that had a las cannon on it, shot at him. And I took him from 42 wounds down to 21, so I halved his wounds. So I'd have to do that again next turn, but I won't have a Warlord to help me. I'll only have 1, so I'm not sure if this is gonna, if I can win this game or not. I did win this side of the battlefield. There's a big empty spot here where there is no longer any Justarians or Imperial Fist, what are they called? Terminators? There's just Dorn. Dorn is the only one who survived. All the Terminators that were here, so there's just Justarian there and Sons of Horus regular Terminators there, they've all been annihilated right here. And they were annihilated by Glaives, Mastodons, whatever couldn't see this guy here. They shot at them. Well, actually, that was melee combat. That Dorn, his dice rolling helped in that. I'm not really sure what else to say. The Emperor's Children, she moved up her Fellblades that were here, and all of her tanks decided to do the same thing, except fire on this Warlord. So this guy focused on the Warlord here, and all of her heavy tanks that she has left focused on this Warlord, and he is down now to 4 wounds left, so he's gone next turn for sure. There's no way he can survive. Just not going to happen. So if I don't kill this guy next turn, it's going to be a loss for the Imperials, I think. Nothing really else much to say. These videos get shorter and shorter. That's something I said in the first video, is the first few turns, couple of turns take a long time, but the remaining few turns just go by like that. There's hardly anything to move anymore. Things are in combat, so there's not as much planning. And by then, all the threats have been assessed, so you know what's important to shoot at and what's not. One of the things I will say about this game is that Spartans and Mastodons, or where are they? Where's the Mastodon? Right there. They're very hard to take out. They have a lot of wounds. Mastodon has 5, Spartan has 4. It's just hard to chip off 4 wounds off a thing that has a 4-up save, no matter what dice you're using. So those are... Spartans are really tough to take off the table. We've taken several off, but it's still these bikes, these Imperial or Emperor's Children bikes, and the tactical squads. They fired and just can't get through the armor. So it looks like a stalemate on this side of the table. So just to recap, this objective is solely in the traitor hands. This objective is solely in the Loyalist hands, solely in the traitor's hands, and we solely have this one here. And good thing is that my reinforcements turn, they showed up, so I have yet to put those down because I forgot. We were too excited with rolling dice on that guy there. So they're going to show up next turn, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video and do the final turn now. It'll only take us about 25-30 minutes to finish this final turn, and we'll be back with maybe the end of the game. I don't know. One sec. Okay, back with the end of turn 6, and this is the final turn of the game. We're done. The Emperor Titan is still there. There's not really much more to say about that. I'm highly disappointed, but I gave it my best effort. Jeez. Let's just do a quick recap of what happened this turn, if I can remember. There was just so many dice rolls against this Titan over here. I'm exhausted just thinking about. There was just so many las cannons. I shot at this thing with every single vehicle I had. It didn't matter if it was a heavy bolter. It didn't matter. I just shot at with everything. But in the end, no, I couldn't take it out. Well, we'll get to that. So right here on this side, we had the Sons of Horus Reavers. There used to be a Blood Angel stands, tactical squad in there. They're gone. They've been eaten in melee. Nothing really changed. This didn't change hands. That guy died last turn. That guy died last turn. Just moved up some more. I moved up Rogel Dorn out of here. He's now up there. But not really going to do a whole lot there. You know what? I'll go around the other side because most of the action happened on the other side. Just give me a sec. So this is the side of the table edge that I had the reinforcements come in, and they split up. The tanks went that way and the infantry went that way. So what happened here was the Telamon Dreadnought came in here and he took out the last Sakaran that was there for the Emperor's Children. The Custodes moved in here to the objective and they destroyed the tactical squad that was in there. Oh, I got a stand left. I forgot him. He's gone. So all that's happening in there is there's a fight between Fulgrim and the Custodes, but I've been able to take that objective. Here the tanks moved up with the bikes. They moved up. They managed to take out 2 Emperor's Children bike squads that were coming this way to stop them. I was hoping that maybe I could have these guys take out these Emperor's Children and then maybe have those tactical squads move over and take it. So it would kind of